Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, and welcome back to another crypto video. And today, I think we have a very interesting planning. A lot of things to cover, sit tight and enjoy the show. So first of all, XRP Crypto Wolf shared on Twitter that Coinbase Pro might still do something like relist XRP on the basis that the API pulled some interesting data. Well guys, after taking a little bit of a better look, it does indeed say that Coinbase Pro XRP to USD has traded 1.44 times more volume than Coinbase Pro Bitcoin at about $10 million to 6.9. However, if you look at the date here, you can see that the date at which this was pulled is the last traded date. For every other crypto, that's the 11th of September. For XRP, that is the 19th of January. And so, no, you cannot trade XRP over on CoinMarketCap. And it being down here does not really mean too much because, again, we don't know exactly how the pools like this work. And XRP being in some sort of list or an available market to some degree doesn't really show too much because, once more, if you can't trade it, then none of this stuff is really relevant. At least that is our opinion for right now. By the way, guys, if you are enjoying these daily crypto videos, you can definitely press that like button. And if you are enjoying the content every single day, make sure you subscribe to the channel. You can always unsubscribe if you stop enjoying it, which a lot of you guys say. You guys say clickbait or stuff is stupid. Please, guys, unsubscribe if you don't enjoy what I post. It's all good. All right, so John Dean posted, the above countries have affirmatively declared XRP not a security. Well, what just happened basically is that Canada has now also officially seen XRP as a utility token and not a security, according to the tax foundation over in Canada. So this is news that just came out. Everybody's going a little bit happy about that situation. Of course, it is very, very nice. And John Dean basically confirmed in the UAE, Singapore, Japan, the UK, and Canada now, XRP basically has got the thumbs up. So that's actually a little bit diminished because, to be honest with you, in multiple different countries around the world, XRP is already quote-unquote fine. The only line is basically between being okay/fine and between being bad. In these countries, it's officially good. In some other countries, the rules are just fine for XRP and crypto, basically. And then in the US, of course, XRP is really under some pressure, which is quite interesting because I wonder what the dynamic would look like if the United States were the only country in the world banning XRP next to maybe China. What would that look like then? Then two things to quickly share. One is BitTrue apparently launched a new XRP trading pair. Guys, there's a link down below for BitTrue if you want to trade on there. I believe it's a place that US citizens can still use to trade XRP on. I think you have Uphold, BitTrue, Exodus. Those are the ones that you guys keep shouting at me out in the comments section. But if you guys know of any other exchange, you can always let me know in the comments section down below because I don't really know. But BitTrue apparently has also launched a new pair. And regarding Songbird, you guys keep saying, give an update on Flare, give an update. I have articles open, but I'm waiting for some more conclusive evidence or some more conclusive news before I want to make another update, because otherwise, it's still always the same stuff. Delay after delay after delay for Flare and Songbird. It just goes really slowly. But it said here, did you know? 1 month after Flare Networks launches Flare Finance, they will take a snapshot of your Songbird holdings and airdrop you a share of the 40 million SFLR, which the Songbird Flare, I believe now. It's about to be really interesting. Most likely just, again, a free money type of thing. So I'll just let it stand exactly where it is. I won't sell, I won't buy, and I'll see what happens, basically. Then, guys, there's actually this one thing. All right, I've been telling you guys about this for a very long time, actually. There's quite a lot of these decentralized exchanges that I mess with. I don't want to say the F word, no, but I've with them, and here in this specific case here, the 1inch Foundation will distribute 10 million 1inch to the DeFi community as gas cost refunds. There's a couple of things to say real quick. One is that is freaking amazing because I didn't actually see the article until the update came along here, which is basically that there was no longer a requirement regarding the slippage tolerance, and in addition, gas refunds now apply to several more types of transactions. Token approve, provide and remove liquidity, claim refunds and rewards, staking and limit order cancellation, just basically a lot more things. But basically, 1inch is one of those platforms which I've been with since the freaking, at least in my own opinion, I've been with them since the start, and I'm not gonna let go. The only problem is I don't know exactly when to buy more. I sometimes think, oh, I should just buy them. Like, nah, I should wait. But these types of things, these types of actions, basically, they do make me think, 1inch is one of those ones that's really kind of given back a little bit more than some of these other aggregators, I should call them. So here's another piece of info from just now. Dex aggregated 1inch partners with NFT animated series. Take my muffin. Not sure if I'm too bullish on that, but it shows the fun side, I guess, of these things. You know, Uniswap, people aren't really too happy with that one right now. And I really firmly think that a lot of these platforms try to be something they're not, meaning they're trying to be more of a centralized exchange type of, in this specific case, aggregator. 1inch, my own opinion, takes a little bit of a different approach about that. And another piece of news, because again, sometimes I'm looking here, what type of news would you guys like? What type of crypto? And 1inch is one that I just saw some news about. It was like, I hold this one. I used to cover it very more often on my channel. Haven't been covering too much right now last couple of weeks. But again, since I with it, I was like, yeah, I need to give you guys some updates here and there. So if you guys have any crypto which you'd like to see an update on next, please let me know in the comment section down below, and maybe we'll talk about your crypto tomorrow. All right, so BitPay implements 1inch network support. Wallet users can access DeFi and DEX aggregation. On August 31st, the Atlanta-based crypto payment service provider BitPay announced that the BitPay wallet has integrated this decentralized exchange aggregator 1inch network. BitPay wallet users can utilize 1inch protocol to swap Ether or the myriad of ERC20 tokens, which again, very, very nice. Very, very nice. At least I am happy with the entire situation. So exactly how it works, you can read for yourself, right? Again, you can stake 1inch, get some refunds, get some money back. Make sure you go ahead and check it out. If you are a 1inch type of guy, know that I will most likely not give you guys too many updates unless you put in the comment section down below that you'd like to see more about 1inch, and I'll go crazy. All right, I'll do that for you guys. So once more, guys, go to the comment section right now. Let me know what type of crypto you'd like to see next. Let me know, do you want more videos of 1inch, or would you like anything else for me to talk about? I'm always looking. I'm always trying to improve as well. I'm always checking out what you guys say. So please, please, please do. All right, Crypto Eddie shared over on Twitter that Ripple is on fire in Africa. As Short the Foma tells me, it's just been under a curtain. Yeah, the curtain has been the distraction of the SEC. I much prefer to follow the smart money. And by checking that out, you can see. So, by looking it up here, other countries the service is expected to roll out soon include Burkina Faso, Ivory Coast, Rwanda, Sierra Leone, South Africa, Tanzania, and Uganda. Waya Ino joins the Ripple ecosystem together with 330 other companies that include banks, payment firms, outlets across the world. This is pretty huge, huh? I don't think a lot of people are going to call this out for how big it is, but Ripple is absolutely on fire over there. But again, once more, people don't really realize it. People will only start to realize how big Ripple's expansion is once it's pushed down their throats. But understand, Ripple's not sitting still now that they're being sued by the SEC anyway. They're still extremely active. All right, John Dean just shared this. This ridiculous answer by the SEC is consistent with the absurd allegations made in the complaint. SEC claims all XRP holders entered into a common enterprise, not just with Ripple, but with every other XRP holder in the world, and we expected the bag we used to buy XRP to be pooled, which is very peculiar. It's so freaking stupid. So this is number 86, right? And another one here was admitted. Admit that a purchaser of XRP does not expect that the consideration paid for XRP will be pooled with the consideration paid for XRP by other XRP purchasers. The answer is the commission denies this request. Okay. So they're not going to admit then? Interesting. And number 87 is, admit that Ripple does not maintain a separate account of proceeds from sales of XRP by persons other than Ripple. And their answer is not there. You only have here the B in one of the letters. Purchases of XRP invested into a common enterprise. Investors who purchased XRP in the offering invested into a common enterprise with other XRP purchasers, as well as with Ripple. Because XRP is fungible, the fortunes of XRP purchasers were and are tied to one another, and each depend on the success of Ripple's strategy. In other words, Ripple's success or failure is propelling trading of XRP drives for demand for XRP, which will dictate investors' profits, recognized in increased prices at which they could sell XRP or losses. XRP investors stand to profit equally if XRP's popularity and price increases, and no investor will be entitled to a higher proportion of price increase. In other words, the price of XRP rises and falls for XRP investors together and equally for all. That's an interesting statement to make. Very peculiar. The XRP price rises and falls for everybody equally. Yeah, that is the definition of the price of something. If it's it's one thing. I mean, the price of gold is the same for everybody. Price of Bitcoin is the same for everybody. I don't really get exactly what they're trying to say right there. Let's read it again. The price of XRP rises and falls for XRP investors together and equally for all investors. Huh. Yeah, that's really what they're saying. Well, that's pretty stupid. All right, but that's, again, it's the SEC, so we couldn't have expected anything else. Also, this is mission bolsters XRP holder. This is another one. Bolsters XRP's request to participate in the case against Ripple and XRP. Both Ripple and the SEC admit that Ripple owes no fiduciary duty to XRP hodlers. Thus, we must be allowed to represent ourselves and protect our own interests. So a little bit prior was number, 66 maybe? We don't know which admission this is. The commission admits that Ripple does not owe fiduciary duties to holders of XRP. Commission denies the remainder of the request. 67, admit that Ripple owes fiduciary and other duties to the holders of common stock of Ripple. In addition to the foregoing objections, the commission objects that this request is improperly compound and vague term other duties and calls for legal conclusion. Subject to all the foregoing matters, the commission admits this request, that Ripple does owe fiduciary duties, basically, and other stuff to people who own Ripple stock, but not to XP hodlers, which is interesting. Very, very interesting, but again, the entire lawsuit is very peculiar, as I've explained a couple of times before. Now, Cardano's rumored smart contract issues and limitations thoroughly debunked. We saw a lot of speculation up front, and here's the key takeaways. Cardano's smart contract testnet faced challenges on launch of first decentralized exchange DEX application, MinSwap. Problem has been attributed to Cardano's novel EUTXO approach to smart contract implementation that is facing concurrency issues. Several solutions are claimed to have been arrived at, and supporters of Cardano counter criticism of the blockchain and expect better outcomes in the future. Cardano continues with the planned public launch of smart contracts on September 12th. The Cardano ADA blockchain has come a long way in its journey to launching smart contract capabilities. The smart contract platform, which has been in works for over 5 years, launched its launch testnet in August, and right now, tomorrow, or already kind of today almost, depending on how late you're watching this video, because right now for me it is about 12, so most likely for you guys, it might be the 12th, it might not be 12th of, the 12th. 12 o'clock, the 12th. Interesting. But the public smart contract testnet launched 12th of September. People are happy about it because, well, basically Charles went over a lot of the points which people had criticism over and explained there's not really an issue. Everything's going to be fixed. Everything's fine. Everything is safe. And so people's doubts are, I guess, gone a little bit more. And then last but not least, DeFi is about to explode on Algorand thanks to a massive funds plan. We talked about this in one of the live streams. There's a $300 million fund, basically. And it offers to provide 150 million algo to fuel the Algorand DeFi sector growth. Very large, very nice, very nice. And I guess we'll see Algorand outshine a little bit. Maybe I should even get more Algorand nowadays, right now, even though it's so expensive already, because this project is looking juicy right now, guys. All right, that was it for today's video. Guys, I have a couple of Telegram links down below. You might want to join. You might want to check them out. One is basically so you guys always get the notification. I will see. So Telegram. Okay, let me open them both up, right, just to make sure you guys can see them. There's this one. There's basically this one here, which is the DustDBC alerts. You guys might want to check that out. And there's the DustDBC. Let's type in Telegram. There's the DustDBC Eng, which is basically the DustDBC alerts. Once more, it looks like no, it's DustDBC English group. I mean, this is basically just a group where you guys can join and chill and hang out and talk. Which again, you might want, you might not like. I don't really know, but it's there. So go check it out. A link is down below, and I'll see you guys again in another crypto video later today.